What's going on, guys? So this has been a review series that is long in the making, and finally getting to all of the UCHU SENTAI KYURANGER Voyager / Deluxe Megazord thingies, not to be confused with the Cosmic Fury Megazord, which, as far as I'm concerned, is not a thing. This is the much better, original, bigger, with electronics, Japanese version, which you can get still at reasonable prices, kind of all over the place. I got mine on Amazon. It's actually the second version that I bought because the first one never arrived, and this one showed up, and it was a bit beat up, as you can see by the box corners and stuff. But considering the price was actually pretty affordable, it is what it is. Also, if you just check out eBay, you can probably find significantly more out there. In fact, the last thing from the set that I kind of want to get is I'm looking on eBay for that because price is a bit more affordable. Either way, so here we go. We do have the box here. It does have the lovely shot of the actual figures / toys, however you want to call it, the actual Voyager. So there you go. You got KyurenOh there. I didn't even say that. So the KyurenOh Megazord. I'm just letting all the actual Sentai fans scream at me. So, yeah, there you go. You've got all the Voyagers up there. You got the combined form. You got the big old letters right there, which is awesome. Which, of course, I'll probably have in the thumbnail if I get it done right. I have no idea what any of this says because it's in Japanese, and I'm not. But it does have Bandai 2017 made in Thailand. Okay, then. And you come to the side, and you do have the Shishi Voyager, the Okami Voyager, the Ushi Voyager, the Chameleon Voyager, and the Kajiki Voyager. I'm probably going to say some of these things wrong. Sorry. It is what it is. Wolf, bull, lion, chameleon, swordfish, Kajiki. Okay. So if you come to the back, I might have to do some zooming in here. I'm in the wide angle lens, guys, because it's easier to film larger boxes like this. So it does have the Q-Tamas, which are there, not the cosmic orbs. Seriously, stupid. Why? Okay, so there we go. We got all these things there. You got that thing there. You've got, hey, it lights up and does things. And you got, hey, it can scramble city stuff. You get that drift, if you don't know what that means. Then it has spoilers for all of the normal Zords, as it were, all the normal Voyagers. And then, of course, you have the Q, the weapon, down there, which I don't have. And it does take 4 batteries. I don't remember which kind. I think it's double A's, could be triple A's. Actually, completely forgot. Oh, yeah, I forgot to come over here. It talks about Q-Tamas. You see the different Rangers and their colors and their Q-Tamas, and which are numbered. Which, of course, by the way, it's all constellation based, as you'll see. You do have all of your warnings down here, as you normally get with Japanese Bandai products. And you got the little guy with the toilet, and then all these other things like that. Links that probably don't work anymore. All the warnings, don't stick things in your mouth. You got a sad pack meow. There. So, it does come with instructions and stuff on the inside. I'm not going to bother showing that because basically I'm going to show you all the things. So, yeah. Pretty easy. And I do have a video where I'll probably show how to tear them down from combined mode. It's really not difficult, but, you know, extra content, right? Right. All right, let's go. Always bang the light. Alright, guys, here we have all of the Voyagers out here in their, well, Voyager mode, their kind of run-around mode, because they are basically spaceships. Realistically, the Q-Tamas act as their, I guess, piloting areas, which I'll show off more in closer detail as we go. Of course, we have the Shishi, the Okami, the Chameleon, the Kajiki, and the Orishi. Orishi? Ushi? I'm not sure how to say it. It's O-U-S-H-I. And I did do a quick short video on how to break it down. It's really not that big a deal. Could I have put it in this actual review? Yes. But this way it gets more videos out for you guys to watch. And most people like short content nowadays, so whatever. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with, well, the beginning here. We do have Kajiki, which is kind of a swordfish. Looks pretty cool. Yellow Ranger. Nice painted blue eyes. Silver paint everywhere. Silvery grayish cast bits here, especially for the Q-Tama. That's going to be just normal everywhere else. I do love those bright blue eyes. That looks really neat. What's this? It looks like that should come apart. There's a hard seam line there. But also the funny part is I think this is basically the main weapon when in combined mode, but the toy itself can't do the thing. And of course you do have the Kyutama here on the back, which you can see the swordfish in there. If we had the Q, the weapon, which is their morpher, you could, you know, see how this actually works. So you get a partial kind of thing, and then you've got the full thing. And you can see inside there the kind of cockpit of the Yellow Ranger, and each one of them does actually have it with their actual proper Ranger. This is the 09 Kyutama. There's that, but of course from the back side is how you're really meant to see the actual thing. I should probably get a light to help backlight these things. Hold on. Okay, so here we go, and you can backlight it, and you can see the cockpit with the Ranger and everything else like that. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And this one takes 0 kind of changing to become its weapon form. So set that there. I'll grab the chameleon. Very nicely green molded. Love the metallic red eyes there. Even little orange bits on the nose. Silver paint there. Kind of a bronze kind of brownish metallic there. I digs that. Of course, the kind of thing going around here looks cool. That's the number 7. There we go, trying to catch it. And of course, you get the chameleon design there. Flip that around. I didn't know there was a chameleon constellation, but there is apparently. And cool thing is, he does have a tiny bit of play value because you can open this up, and he does have a little tongue that comes out. For what purpose? I don't know. I hadn't gotten that far in the show. Yes, I did start actually watching the show proper. I just never got very far into it, to be fair. So close that up, close up its face, and we'll go ahead and backlight that so you can see there. So one thing that's kind of cool, with the exception I think of the Red Ranger, basically there's a new Ranger for every new Voyager, every new constellation. Unlike back in the day where it'd be like same 5 Rangers and they just keep getting auxiliary Zords effectively. So, and then if you want to transform this for combined mode, at least for its standard arm mode, that's basically all you do there. And then rotate this 180 degrees because he is the left arm. Set that aside. And we'll grab the wolf, which is pretty cool. Gotta love that. Look at those fierce eyes with the yellow and the black. And you got the blue, I believe, that is painted over the silver. You got the nice black nose. You got some silver teeth in there. The mouth does articulate, which is always fun. You can get some head movement up and down. That's mostly for transformation. And you do get some rotation side to side, which is depending on the different modes. You do get some blue hair kind of painted in there on the legs, which is always fun. Same thing for the back. Nothing too crazy. You do have basically like warning there. It's like, is it on the other side? Nope. So one thing that's interesting is sometimes there's deco bits that are not the same. Yeah, see, like this side, the yellow fin is different to that side. So a lot of times with these things, I forgot to point that out, that they are different side to side. Oh yeah, because even this one, the yellow there and not there. I like how that actually looks like a nostril. That's funny. Either way. So for this guy, we'll go ahead and transform it to its foot mode. Flip the head up. Flip the back legs down. There you go. And then that's number 3. That was just the easiest way to see that. You got the very cool wolf head in there. Gotta love that. Plus all my lights. And then you rotate it like that. Of course, you can't see but half of it. Let's solve the mystery. There we go. And then backlight it once more. A little harder to see, but you got the Ranger in there. It's a little darker, but I think it's covered by more of the constellation there, so it's a little harder to see, but it is what it is. So he's going to be the left leg. And then now we got the bull over here, the UCHU Voyager. I like that it's a big old tank. He does have wheels, and he rolls, but he also glides because this is glass. This one does not have wheels. Kind of sad. So there's that. Black, silver, and red, I am on board. Love that. Those are basically some major colors. There's black, white, and red. It would 100% be mine. You do have some of that same kind of bronze here for the visor around the eyes. Mouth does open for reasons. I guess it's part of the thing. And then, of course, transformation. Fold that down. Fold that up. Oh, man, that was so difficult. You don't even move. You don't even move the Kyutama. And then you flip it around. You do have the kind of bison / bull head there. Obviously, do that number on it. And then we do the backlight thing. So he's one of the cool ones because he's actually like a bull dude. Like, because all the different rangers are different alien species, which is pretty cool. Some of them look more animalistic, like the actual blue wolf guy, then of course this guy. It is interesting. They actually did a very, very cool thing with this series. Alright, so let's get on to the big boy himself. Red, aka Lucky's Voyager here. Obviously the core of the KyurenOh, and it does contain everything. Electronics, the lights, everything. You do have the big old head here with what looks to be a Pirelli logo. I'm going to find the Pirelli logo and bring it up on screen compared to that and show you all what I mean. Alright, so nice kind of light green there. Same thing with the eyes. Really bold gold across the face. You got some silver teeth. We're not opening the mouth because reasons. Silver paint there, silver paint there. The head technically can move, but that's part of the transformation. Silver paint on the backside of the legs. Gold here for the claws. Little winglets here that don't move, but I wish they would. Like, it feels like they should hinge or move or do anything. These move, which is cool. You can see the LEDs in the different sections there. Once again, asymmetrical painting design. You got that goldish bronze color there. A slightly different red on that side. And you come to the underside. It just looks like that. You do have the on switch, which is right here. That's actually for off. Yep, it yells at you. So this one does have lights and sounds and everything. And it's one of the first times I've got one that has this. So in UCHU Voyager mode, it does actually have, I think, specific things. So I'm going to push the button. Well, that's the docking mode. So. Okay. That sounds like an attack mode, if I ever heard one. Nice. And the speakers are on the back side of the leg back here. That's why it's kind of loud. I do love the details here. Of course you do. Take a screw to it to open it to put the batteries in. So that's neat. Hard to see under my harsh lights here, but the chest is lighting up for that. Let me turn off the overhead light and see if that helps at all. There you go. You can see it better. I'm going to move the camera ever so slightly here so we can get a better angle on things. So, most days when I'm talking to you, that happens. Okay. So, I'm going to pull out Kyutama and backlight it so you can see the Red Ranger and all his glory there, which is always fun. Okay, so let's do the thing. Hold on. Okay, so now you are in KyurenOh mode. So if you hold it down a little bit, it will actually change modes. So we basically connect it in there. You see there's a little locking clips here and there. That's for locking in on the Kyutama. Like so. Rotate the arms down. I realize it's dark now since I turned off the one light. Turned off one light and it got that much darker. That's crazy. And now it's trying to fall. Let's not do that, please. Thank you. Okay. Chameleon. Kajiki. And now we turn the head 180. So I timed that with the face. But thing is, once again, the lights are too bright. Let me turn off one or two of these and see what happens. All right. There we go. Now that's the effects, and then okay, so on top of that, it does actually have some kind of game that I've never been able to figure out exactly. Maybe it's supposed to be like a match game or something, but you hold it down again. And then I think that's telling you the one you were supposed to have gotten. Okay, so I think technically I got that one. So I have no idea what exactly is supposed to happen here, but, you know, it is what it is. Let me see if it's... I'm going to go for yellow. Hold on. Oh, this is black. Okay. So, yep. I don't know the point of that, but it is a thing. So let's take off of this for a second here. Okay. So, with this, of course, you do have a couple other things you can do. I did want to point out the fact, like I said, the swordfish here is supposed to technically be like his main weapon, where that flips up, becomes a big old sword. And, well, you can't rotate it freely in that mode, so you have to do it like that, and that would be its sword mode, kind of. But that's not really too much of a thing. Go ahead and rotate it back. Okay. I rotated it the wrong way, didn't I? There we go. All right. So it does have the ability to, of course, change each one to a different spot. You can have these guys' arms, those guys' legs. So let's do that right quick. So yoink, 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 and yoink. All right, so of course the easiest one will be Kajiki, probably. Just basically what I just showed you like that. Rotate 90, install. We have the chameleon, leave it like that, but just flip that up. Flip that up, rotate 90. Place in there, so there's your bottom of your feet, obviously. Now he stands, a little shorter than before. And then with the bull, head down, rotate the head like so. That's where you kind of have the mouth, I guess, is meant to be a hand. Plug it in. Do basically the exact same thing for the wolf. And plug it in. Now you've got some big, beefy animal hands. Now back to Shishi Voyager. So either way, that's pretty much it. Like, and throughout this series, you know, we're going to kind of basically get the same thing. Next up, I will do some of the auxiliary Zords or Voyagers as it goes. And then we'll get on to the other big mecha and other big combinations from here. But that's going to be it for just the KyurenOh. And if you know a little bit more about like the game thingy there that comes up, then, you know, let me know in the comments down below. And if eventually I do get the is it the Seiza Blaster or Q the weapon as it was? Maybe Q the weapon is technically different. That might be a different thing. But the Seiza Blaster, that's the one. Because Seiza basically means galaxy or something like that. So everything is like, you'll hear it say's a change or something like that. Or say's a docking. I'm on the wrong mode. Hold on. So it says say's the docking. It sounds like change the docking. But that's basically what it is. So either way. It's just roaring at us now. So the only thing I do wish about this is that it would recognize that a different thing has been plugged in. And I also, just spoilers, wish that there was interconnectivity with the electronics as you go. That's the only thing that kind of sucks. I will talk about that more as we get it done. But that's it for this one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you subscribe and like and do all those things. I know I promised to do these like a year ago, maybe. It's taken a long time to get around to doing it, and finally got to the point where I wanted to. So I'll see you guys next time. Remember, as always, keep on nerding.